Hi and hello, welcome to the additional dimension. I have no idea what to expect. Not a clue. But it looks pretty interesting. So we're going to do this. I imagine we're going to run into some horrific dimensional beings.
Doc, do you copy? Finally, the signal's through. Listen, the mission is about to begin, so I have to read you the protocol line by line, according to the manual. Right. Protocol 324. By order of the Institute's Party Department, regarding the implementation of the Deep Spatial Probe. 3 hours ago, our experimental team confirmed the theoretical model of Comrade Professor Yakovenko. The Lenin State Collider has successfully accelerated a particle to exceed the speed of light, which created a breach into a completely new dimension packed inside our world. Operation Codename Expedition Number 1. The date is July 7th, 1970. It is a great honor for you to be the first human step into this new frontier of Soviet science. Your only task is to deploy the sensor array, activate the transmitter, and get the hell out. The elevator is reaching the terminal deck now. Good luck, comrade. Bring us some good data.
For the motherland, I will do it for you, comrade. You got it, homeboy. One second. Turn up the audio a little bit over here. Alright. I hope that's not too bad. Too high. So we're on an elevator. This reminds me of, like, didn't Soviet Russia back in, I don't know what year, but they dug a hole like miles below the earth, and it got so hot that they had to stop. Can't really turn that fast. I can run. Can I crouch? No. So this kind of reminds me of that. Well, we got some pillows.
That column, or whatever it is, will be a suitable place for a transmitter.
Huh. Okay. Well, let's go put on a transmitter. I mean, the column right here. Whoa. E. Damn.
Okay. I can see the data is coming in. Signal is strong and steady. Good job, Doc. We're wrapping things up here. Come back to the elevator.
All right, and that's the game. Looks like there's a fire down here. So like, with all the black muck everywhere. This is where I came from. I bet you it's changed. Oh hell, what the? Yo. Maybe I came in through a different entrance. Okay, let's run up a little bit. I'm going full speed right now, full throttle.
Comrade Petrov, we might have a problem. I don't see the exit. Comrade Petrov, do you copy?
Comrade.
Please respond.
Bro, it's only been like 2 minutes. You're freaking out. No.
Where the hell am I?
Underground. Whoa. Where did the pillar go? It's not very fun to move around. Oh. What if I go fast? Jerks. Okay, so there's got to be another entrance. Maybe once I get close to it. It's probably this wall over here. Yeah, it's right there. I can see the outline faintly. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Whoa. Then it disappears. That's neat. I like that. I'm gonna call this the mirror realm. Do I have a flashlight? I don't. Hello. It's a little dark in there. Oh. Okay, but what if I go behind me? Okay, nothing there. Alright, so we got some gloves here. Or hands. Those are handprints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count to. That's it. Whoa. Yo. What does this say? It looks like ketchup. Not gonna lie, it looks like ketchup.
What the hell? This is our Collider project calculations. But how is this possible? Wait. The transformation matrix. It's completely different. Why would it depend on time if... Oh, God. No, no, no.
But numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Throw back to that game. It's back too. Alright. Let's just keep going. So I guess the numbers are different from versus his calculations. Should I go left or right? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catcha, tiger, buy it, toe, ifa, bites you, let it go. I'm going right because I'm always right. Maybe I'm not right. Oh, what the hell? Sorry, I turned around to like try to figure out where I was going because it was too dark. You see? Like, oh. Was this the same entrance then? Oh. That's fucked. That's messed up, dude. What the fudge? I can't cuss, guys. That scared the crap out of me. Did I just go in a circle? I did. What? What? Bro, this game is trippy. What was there? Just a hand. Oh, did I completely miss that? Wait, what? I didn't do that. That was weird. Okay, I'm ready. Scare me. Wait, where did the bodies go? It was a party up in here.
What the fuck was that?
You can say that again, buddy. You can say that again. Hello? This is like the catacombs of bricks. Like not bones, just bricks. I don't know if I'd ever want to go down to the down there. What's all this? Like even if you're like, hey, I'll fly you out there, but you got to go to the catacombs. There's a really good chance I would say like, nah. I wouldn't. Where am I? Is there a wall here? It's kind of hard to turn. Alright, we're gonna go back towards the red. Well, why did it bring me down here? No, there's a door right here. All these winding doors. Ooh, I see some natural lighting. That's a good sign. Is my screen getting staticky? Feels that way. Thought I saw some writing. I'm wrong. Alright, let's go through the tunnel. And... Yo. I see it moving. That's moving, right? Or is it just moving with me? I feel like this is how I'd build a Minecraft world. just just an underground mine.
How, in the name of God? An established base camp? Look at those crates.
The Americans, comrade, they've been here. Exactly 4 hours ago, we successfully breached the anomaly. Spatial deviation from the primary target coordinates was roughly 10 seconds, well within expected margins. We have located a sector with a Yokovenko coefficient of approximately 0.862, which makes it stable enough to hold a camp. What? With the coefficient? I'm not good at math, so yeah. Okay, wait. There's more. There's more. Whoa. There's a lot more. Expedition morale is exceptionally high. Oh, let me do my Russian voice. Only the chief remains grim. He has been staring into a sealed KGB folder since morning. Perhaps he simply skipped sleep. Chernenko, on the other hand, is practically ecstatic today. I have never seen the bastard so enthusiastic. No matter, we are standing at the absolute vanguard of Soviet science. Our breakthroughs here will permanently cement the party's dominance over the decaying West. Bro, but West ain't decaying. It was the East that was decaying in 1985. Just saying. That's all. Thank you. So the Russians were here, and I'm playing as a Russian, and I didn't know they were there. I don't know why my mouse does that. It goes like, woo. All right, let's check out what's in this caged area. It's gonna be nice. Hello. E. Oh. There's a note in there too, so we definitely can go in there. I'm about to create a beat. All right, watch this. All right, I'm not very good at that. I'm gonna stop. All right. So there was an entrance over there. How do I get over there though? Because it was not working. Whoa. I see you. Is that you? Um, Reznov? Whoa. My guy just went into a different dimension. Come back, homie. Professor Alexandrov. Note. Initially, we were told we were the first, the vanguard of science, doing great work for the sake of the party. But right before we moved out, Colonial Krasnov from the KGB handed me a folder stamped top secret. Handed me a folder stamped top. Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I has it in my eye. Oh my god. He didn't say a word, just winked and left. Motherfucker. Turns out our expedition is on the second one, and our first investigator, well, he went missing. I'm gonna start with the voice. Some physicists back in the 70s, the document states that after approximately 2 minutes, he panicked, screaming that he couldn't find the exit. That was me. 2 minutes. Yeah, like I'm a weak side, bro. 2 minutes, like chill. Um, Screaming that he couldn't find the exit. Then the transmission cut out, and they never heard from him again. I understand that our theory has advanced since then. Yakovenko did brilliant theoretical work, and we now know that the spatial topology of this place is far more complex than we initially anticipated. But I feel deeply uneasy. Cherenko told me he suspects that this space isn't the only variable here. If he is right, we might be completely fucked. As chief, I'm supposed to keep moral high, but ... Dang, dude. So I disappeared and these guys moved in way well after me. Maybe this is a map of it all. This looks like it's. So is this? I thought this we were underground though. That looks like that's definitely a topology. That's like above ground. All right, let's take a right. This is a nice game. E. What is that? E. Cherenko's Note 1. Today is approximately December 25th, 1985. I fully anticipated that our watches would fail here, so I kept track of time using alternative methods. A few days ago, the intern went scouting in Sector A1. Right next to the camp, he returned, but well, it would have been better if he hadn't. Now he just stares at the wall, occasionally screaming. I'm not entirely sure what he stumbled upon out there. The team's morale is practically non existent. At this point, they are all whispering about this place being hell, purgatory, or some kind of American trap. Every single one of their theories is absolute bullocks. While the fundamental nature of this anomaly remains unknown to me, I am convinced that the Yakovenko's calculations contain a fatal flaw, specifically in his transformation matrix. His equations dictate that this space is spatially unstable and that any sector with a coefficient below zero point 0.3 should result in total material annihilation. Yet, we observe no such thing. In fact, the physical environment has been exceptionally stable. The walls are solid. Gravity is constant. Yukovenko will miss something crucial, and I will be the one to find it. Dun dun dun. Can I play this? E. 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 Nope. E. Alright, maybe we can go through that special room. I'm losing my voice. I don't. Yo, orange bird guy, come here. Let me tickle you, brother. What the? Was that me? Just wait. Am I in the yellow suit? Am I like rewatching? I'm like walking through time. That was me walking in there. Yo, I'm experiencing then the past, the present, the future. I know I said past tense twice, but you know what I mean. Imagine one day you're just walking in your room and you see yourself coming up to you and he tries to tickle you. How terrifying would that be? Oh, there's a note here? E. The very first thing that we did after arriving was install the security system. Now, if you want to enter the team's quarter from Sector A1, you must scan your ID card. When I asked why I needed this, considering we're the only people here, Stepanov just said it was a direct order from someone named Krasnov. I don't recall any professor by that name. Huh. Kind of lost, to be honest. Anyway, soon I will be participating in my first field mission. I absolutely cannot wait. Semyonov. AP. What's AP? Okay, so now I have an ID card. Huh. Huh. Okay. Hello, bunk mates. So there's what? 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 people here at a time. And now it's just me. Where is everybody, by the way? December 21st, 1985, or it should be at least. It's becoming impossible to track down the time here. Watches don't work. I can't even feel my own pulse anymore. Most of us don't sleep. It's as if we don't need to. Oh, you guys ever hear the Russian sleep experiment? That's crazy. All right, that just reminded me of this. Communication with HQ cut out the day after we arrived. Two other expedition members and I tried to make it back to the exit. We walked for what felt like days, only to find ourselves walking right back into the camp. The chief is broken. He doesn't leave the corner. He calls his office the guys from the field. Team mentioned they saw someone in the older model hazmat suit. That's me. In that eerie room with the holes in the wall that react to being watched. They react to being watched? What? I'm so tired. The only one who is still able to function is Associate Professor Chiranko. He just keeps calculating something in his quarters. He has probably gone insane. Oh, Chiranko's that guy in the white. He's the one in the chair. Senior Field Engineer Stepanov, VI. That VI means four, I think, 6. I don't know. I'm not good at Roman numerals, but I will try my best. Let's just say that's 4. No, let's say it's 6. All right, into the darkness we go. Huh. So we're going through spatial time where time really doesn't exist. I think those bodies that were hanging in that red area, I think that was a crew. Is that my helmet? My face mask? The older face mask? Hazmat mask? Hello? Can you hear me and see me? Can you see me and hear me? Hello? Alright, let's go. I don't see anything weird around here. Usually in these games, there's not like some cool Easter egg. Oh, except there's notes. There's always notes. We decided to make at least a last attempt. When we left the camp, it was January 13th. According to Cherenko, our whole team except I had a yawn. Him and Alexandrov, we walked and walked and walked. I could have sworn we had been walking for at least several months when we saw it. In the middle of the darkness, the exit, an elevator similar to the one we used to get here, but older, maybe. It is difficult to describe how happy we were to see it. We entered the elevator and it started moving up, and then I felt like reality itself was dissolving. A loud bang, complete darkness, and the next thing I see is the ceiling of our camp. It was a dream, or rather a nightmare. I could have thought so if I hadn't seen the shock of the faces of the other crew members who found themselves in the exact same situation. We have collectively decided to end this. Sector A1 has Yakovenko coefficient of around 0.51. In practice, they say this means that if no one observes it, it remains generally stable. If we are all dead, there will be no one left to observe it. Hopefully, we will finally find peace. Cherenko refused the idea, but promised to avoid Sector A1 to prevent further observation side effects. Alexandrov is part of the place now. Stepanov. Whoa, so they ended it. That was them all in that room hanging, I think. And no one was there to observe it except for me, I think. I observed it because I walked in there and I saw it for a split second. What are these? Oh, the stairway to heaven. Can I fall off? Oh, I can. Alright, well, let's not do that again. Shift. Shift. I'm shifting. I'm shifting so hard. Ah! I didn't mean to do that yet. Hello? Hello? Alright, let's just keep going. Hello, darkness, my old. Holy. You know, this game doesn't do a bunch of jump scares, which I appreciate. It does here and there, but. Whoa, what's back there? Should I even go that way? Hold on, I kind of want to go this way. You never know what's back here. I thought I died. Wait, where am I? Oh, okay. I guess that's it. My bad. Sometimes I'm just always curious. I always want to go outside of the map. That's probably not a good idea, though, because, like, what if I glitch into the game? Then there's probably not a good saving point around this. Well, at least we're going somewhere new. Okay, left or right? Right. Okay, more hands. That's probably the buddies. No way out. No. No way out. Cherenko's note 2. I am starting to notice signs of someone's presence in the area. The radio is behaving erratically here, but I am receiving transmissions similar to number station broadcasts. It could be the next expedition or perhaps the previous one. I read Alexandrov's folder he brought with him. Because of what I found, I have decided to abandon the main camp and continue my work from here. This specific room is fairly secure, but it is flanked by two sectors with the Yakovenko coefficients of 0.11 and 0.18 respectively. At such low values, degradation is absolute. The entryways and exits are in a state of constant violent flux. Without knowing the exact sequence to bypass the anomalies, it is mathematically improbable for an outside intruder to navigate through the threshold and stumble upon this location. But here I am. Explain that. Explain that, Charenko. You can't, buddy.
I can't remove the planks without a proper tool.
Someone once called me a tool, so I should be able to open this.
I can't remove the planks without a proper tool.
I can't. Alright. Which one should we go through? A, B, C. Okay, wait. Let's do 3 times 5. Y? I don't know. That's 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to the far right one. But wait, there's a handprint on that one. I kind of want to go through that one. But the law is the law. I counted to 15. And that is this door. This entryway. Hello? I don't know why it just turned down. I didn't do that. Okay, so...
Oh my God. A topological shift? Or a temporal anomaly?
I'll show you a topological shift. Alright, it's probably this one because it had a handprint. I'm in complete darkness. Okay, right. I don't know which way to go. Whoa. A stone donut. You floating, buddy? Are you gonna give me a ride? Can I go underneath? Oh, I'm inside a donut. Okay. So it's probably the center because it has a handprint on it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow the hand. This is really intriguing. Okay, I'm gonna go right. I'm right. Alright. So we got a few things here. That's kind of creepy. E. Cherenko's note 3. I'm currently positioned directly above sector F8. We discovered it at the very beginning of the expedition before everyone well. It was initially believed that this sector was impossible to navigate. A seemingly infinite field of pillars shrouded in absolute darkness. In fact, within our standard spatial model, it was impossible to cross. However, I have recently what? Began receiving a strange rhythmic signal originating from the far side of the field. This implies that navigation is possibly via radiogoniometer direction finder. I have also deployed a local radio transmitter at my current position to ensure a safe route back. On the displays, the red tracker indicates the foreign signal and the yellow tracker marks my own transmitter. So, reading Cherenko's notes, he doesn't sound insane at all. This guy sounds, insane at all. He sounds completely sane. How do I use this? E. Alright. Now what? It said I needed a tool, but I never got a tool to go open it up. Wait, why is he yellow? Okay, so I can't go up there. F to zoom radar. Okay. This is really interesting. I like where this game is going. Okay, so it's far right still. Wow. I do like this game. This is a really pretty game. Okay, still right. But I'm going towards the darkness. I kind of want to go to the big bright light. It's over there. Hello, red dot. I'm going to come get you. Hold F to zoom radar. Okay, let's keep going. I know I probably don't need to stop as frequently to check, but it's just, I don't know. It seems really far. And did I forget to grab a tool or something? Am I even being taken somewhere? Okay, there's a pillar. Oh, look at that. Are there any secrets over there, though? What's over there? Hmm. Yo, wait. What in the back rooms? Yo. Hey, home.
What the fuck was that?
He said it for me. Yeah, I don't know about you, but maybe I could be your better half. He. All right, I'm sorry. E. Leaving the camp and changing my location was the right move. Following the radio signal, I found them. The new expedition, more like a pack of illiterate murderers who think an AK 47 is the universal solution to all problems. What? Oh, the army came down. They speak our language, yet they don't seem to even share a fraction of our scientific engineering culture. How did they get here? Who in their right mind would approve this? Anyways, I don't think they will be of any use. So they have weapons. They're us, but they're not us. So now I gotta watch out for murderers. And half a man. Whoa. A secret. Desperate note. It's July 7th, 1970. Wow, it's been like 5 years. Or at least it was before I got here. Time in this place is a very relative concept. I was supposed to install the transmitter and return it immediately, but instead I am probably stuck here forever. Fricking Petrov and Yakovenko lured me into this, and that dodgy bastard Captain Krasnov. They promised me I'd be promoted to professor, get a new apartment from the state. Damn. I never cared about advancing science for the sake of a bright future. It was just a job. I just wanted to live in peace with my family. While wandering these corridors, I stumbled upon the work of someone named Cherenko. Huh. If he is right, this place exists completely outside of our concept of a timeline. The time here curves, wraps around itself, and behaves erratically. If you can't meet poor bastards, where did I get? From a completely different decade, hell, you could probably even meet yourself from the past or future. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I saw myself in the hazmat suit. If only I could meet this Cherenko or whatever is left of him. Maybe he knows how to get the hell out of here. Nah, he's probably gone crazy. This is so fascinating. I love this whole concept. I love saying things like spatial space, time dilation, time flux, wrapping around itself, half of a person. I love it. In a game, that is. Okay, we're just gonna keep going up? Climbing up the Tower of Babel or what?
What?
Hello.
Another can?
Aw, shucks. Alright. E. Disciplinary log. Oh my god. Now it's been 12 years. Sir Sergeant Voitenko, 5 hours inside the flesh room. I don't like that name at all. Junior engineer Kabalov received 10 lashes. Oh my god. Handwritten note. That motherfucker, an associate professor, keeps irritating me. Cut his freaking legs off. Let's see if his degree helps him walk out of here. That's crazy. Head of expedition, Captain Strelenkov. Bro, these guys are murderers. This is a dictator. Without the tater. Okay, let's turn right. E. September 29th, 1997. This is a total catastrophe. I don't even know where to begin. A bunch of higher up assholes from the CIS committee, an expensive suit came to us, dumped a pile of classified documents on my desk, and said, "We need this project to continue." What? A project calculated by this ancient dick, Yokovenko. The very project that has already killed at least 11 people in the middle of a severe economic crisis. They just murdered something about a matter of international prestige and left. Of course, our funding is near zero. Somehow we managed to prepare the collider after 8 years of idleness, but when it came to assembling a team, we only had myself and two volunteers left from the Institute for what management, however, this wasn't an issue. They can no longer give orders to the scientists, but they can still command the army, meaning this is so-called expedition now consists of 2 scientists, 1 engineer, and 7 soldiers who don't look friendly at all. By some miracle, the collider worked within expectations. We breached the space 2 days ago using Alexandrov's corrections to Yakovenko's original equation, and yet the only order we have received so far is to stand by. Great. Professor Shemenko SV. Man, these youngins are taking the. What do you call it? Oh, wait, a tool. That's a long way back down. Light or red light? I feel like white's good, but let's go red. Up we go. Maybe it's red light all along, and it doesn't matter which way I go. It's about how I feel. You know, I've been. I.
This is literal hell.
Yeah, it is. Bloodstained scrap. It's not a punishment. Sherlenkov is blind. He doesn't understand. It's not punishment. It's a womb. The walls, they don't just bleed. They breathe. They talk to me in Saragoya's voice. Saragoya didn't die when he was stabbed. He just stopped being separate. He became everything. I can feel it under my fingernails. It's growing inside my skin. Why leave? The world outside is cold and dead. Moscow is dead. Everything is dead. But here, it's warm. It's so warm. I don't want to go back to the barracks. Let me stay. Let me stay. Let me stay. Let me stay. Let me. Wow. Sure is wet. It's a wet womb, you may say. Alright. Where are we? Okay, we got some computer board chips. Computers. E. The program attempts to collapse the local 3D geometric manifold, overloading the core collider loop. designed by Associate Professor Kiro BL to explore anomalies in the local space-time continuum. Critical error. Warning. The system of differential equations describing the boundary of layer remains unsolved. Due to the lack of raw computational power on the Pentium 2 architecture, the variance calculation cannot be completed. Expected outcomes. My God. Successful displacement. The subject is ejected outside the boundaries of local manifold back into the baseline reality. 2. Architectural merge. The subject's physical mass and cognitive matrix are compressed into spatial geometry, permanently becoming an element of the infrastructure. I couldn't finish the math. Shrelenkov is at the door. God forgive us. Kirov. So I think Kirov's like one of those army people, right? Oh. E to continue exploring. Y to run Kirov's risky program. Let's keep exploring for a second. You know, I got a crowbar. I could just go back, but let's run the program. I swear, something comes up behind me. Oh, damn. Rollback failure. Fatal error. So what happened? Ending. Emerged and integrated. Merged and integrated. A game by... Oh. So I merged? I guess I got the crowbar. I could have just gone back, right? This is interesting. I wonder if there's like a save point I can go back to. All right, we are back. So I had to replay the whole thing again. It's actually pretty long, dude. It must have been taking like me, took like I don't know, 15 minutes just to run everything without reading, you know. And so I'm back to the crowbar. Got this. I'm gonna go ahead and take a right this time, just for the funsies. And oh, there's another one. Wait, what? There's another room. Oh, scrawled note. Two fucking morons got drunk in the pantry, and one of them stabbed the other. Motherfucker kicked the bucket right there, and now his body has somehow merged with the pantry itself. The walls are literally bleeding, some kind of gross pulsating flesh that has started growing all over them. The worst part is that this pantry is the only corridor that connects our computer lab with the rest of the base. Um, how the hell am I supposed to work on my program to get us out of here in this kind of environment? I complained to Strelkov, but he just smirked and said that this problem might be turned to an opportunity, and that I should mind my own business. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does he even mean by that? Who knows? Associate Professor Kurabiel. An opportunity, huh? Okay. Interesting. If I get to the computer, you know, I'm gonna sit down, interact. Ooh, another note. October 19, 1997. Yesterday, communication with Moscow went dead. Today, Kyiv, well, that's Ukraine, isn't responding either. Astana, Minsk, Tashkent, absolutely nothing. The conclusion? Nuclear war. These diploma wielding whiners are trying to tell me some fairy tales about radio waves and time distortion. Have they lost their freaking minds? How the hell can time curb? It's not a rifle barrel enough. Our only chance of survival in here is iron discipline. Captain Shrelkov KO. That's how he lost his mind, huh? That's how he became a dictator without the taters. I know I said that twice. My bad. It's been a lot longer for me than it has for you. I feel like I've been in this game pretty dang long. So we're gonna sit down at the computer just for the hell of it, in case it's like something we have to do to kind of check a box. maybe it'll allow us to do the other ending. If there is. Well, yeah, there should be another ending. Yeah, I already went
This
through
is
this.
literal hell.
So that was the flesh room that connects the computer room to the pantry. E. Okay, read. Continue exploring Y, run risky program. Let's do E. Okay, so we're done here. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can head back to those giant halls. Creepy. Those are probably scientists up there. But I haven't seen Kresnikov, I think his name was. So we're gonna head down. Wow. I'm surprised nothing's changed on the way back down. Or it's not just a mirror of what was up there. This actually lets us go back. So if I'm right, I'm gonna explore that giant expansive hall. I'm curious if our radar is gonna ping something else. We know how to get back because we had uh that yellow dot, which was supposed to be where Chris was at, or no, Chenskov, I forget his name. Let's just call him Chin. Um, will lead us back, but instead of going back to the yellow dot, I'm gonna go this way. I just want to see what's in the red expanse down there. There really might not be anything, but it's worth a shot. It's kind of hard to imagine. It's like this place is so large. There's probably nothing over there because it's like actually very dark. Whoa, it's getting kind of dark over here too. But yeah, what if I go completely on the opposite side? What if there's a wall of some sort? Keep going, huh? Alright. Wow, it just keeps going. I don't know if I want to keep going. Okay, I hit the wall. Alright, that red pillar straight ahead kind of creeped me out. But I think that's our yellow dot. So we're gonna definitely go that way. Yeah. I'm surprised the radar doesn't do more than just show the mini map up close. I thought, because I looked at images before playing this game. I was honest, like I really don't know what to expect out of this when I first started, but okay, that's that red dot over there. But I saw the radar gun in one of the images, and it looked. I thought it was more interactive with the game. I thought we were gonna be scanning, maybe different dimensions. Like, there's another game called Lidar, kind of like that. That's about it though. All right, we're almost there. Come on. I'm running at 0.5 speed right now. I'm kind of impressed he still has his hazmat suit on. It's probably uncomfortable, honestly. Okay, we made it back. And then we go through here. It should take us back to that boarded up room. Okay. Come on. Don't tell me I can't go in there. Oh, there we go. Those little corner rooms are so... They're not the best. They're not the best to interact with. Here's a donut. I think this donut's causing everything, honestly. Donut. That would have been my, like, If I were to set up base, it'd be right there. Kind of experiment with it. Even break it. Maybe if we break it, that's like what clears everything up. Okay, no way out. But I found a way in. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Alright. So now we got some new stuff. Taranko's Note 5 was nothing but a blind theorist. Oh, Yakovenko was nothing but a blind theorist. The bastard is probably dead by now, rotting in his luxurious Moscow apartment, while I'm rotting here because of him. I finally understand this place. The main issue isn't linear. Its topology is closer to a five-dimensional torus. All these infinite hallways and loops have because we are traversing time, not space. You turn a corner and end up where you started, not because the anomaly just reset you to the exact timestamp of your previous visit. What? More importantly, this dimension reacts to computations. I've I've been using my personal computer to alter the stability of levels. How? I even wrote a program that could collapse this whole manifold and eject the user back to the stable baseline. Okay, that was the computer that we were at. My hardware is a joke. The program requires a processor capable of at least 200 million operations per second. In 1986, such a power is science fiction. I saved the routine to a floppy disk and left it here for me. For me, it might be minutes, but decades will pass outside. I can only hope that the next expedition brings a machine powerful enough to run it. Huh. Okay. So I got a floppy disk. What do I do with it now? Do I go back? Can I even go this way? I now I'm at a loss. Do I have to go all the way back to that computer? That's a long way. Because I don't think there's anything through here because I actually fell down. So I can't go back to that lab room. It said run rescue program. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we had to. Oh my god, I have to run all the way back. Alright. This is a good way to spend my day. My. Well, you know what? I think it'll be okay. Really, it's only about 7 minutes. Read a book. Skip ahead. I might just really skip ahead for you guys. Maybe. Unless something interesting happens, but I doubt it. So here I gotta take a left. It's gonna be perfect. Yes. Man, what a. Alright. When you make a game, don't do this. Don't make the person walk all the way back and like walk all the way back up. Like at least create a shortcut for them, you know? Like, oh, there's a time shift. Yada bing, bada bing. Okay, E. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Maybe we'll have better computers up there. At least I know exactly where to go. Okay, and then we gotta go through a center. Cause, all right, if the note's right, we have the floppy disk with the programmed pattern needed. That's not it. Supposed to right. We have floppy disk with the right program on it for us to escape. Anything new? Note 3. Nope. Okay. And his hope is hopefully in a few minutes. Same thing. Hopefully in like 10 days, which is maybe years outside of the world, there will be new computers out here, right? That we can use to run the program because we're waiting on an expedition to come in with newer tech. So, by that logic, maybe it's 2012, 2025. I don't know. I'm surprised I haven't run into Chestnut yet. Like, not that I would, but something like that. Just gotta keep going though. And I'll explain it again because I might really just skip this part, but we'll see. We'll see. If there's anything different, that is. Okay, same note. No 4. Okay. They seem to share even a fraction of our scientific or engineering culture. How did they get here? So in 1985, that was before the Soviet Union. I guess that's like the narrator saying that they were smarter than their successors, and the successors are like a bit dumber, but they have a lot more tech with them, right? And then 05 was saying, well, we need to wait a bit longer for more tech to come in so we can run this floppy disk. I really hope this means something. I hope I'm not just running around completely misunderstanding what the objective is here. Okay, 1997. Cut off the legs. Man, okay, so wait, this guy was the one who was walking in front of us. That professor. Oh, dude, they cut off the professor's leg. That's crazy. Just because he giving him a bad attitude. Severe economic crisis. Standby, great. 1997. Where did he go? Where did the professor go? Let's take a ride again. Just to make sure. Okay, we're good there. I just gotta check. I mean, most likely I'm gonna have to go upstairs. Alantimus, diploma. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up. So I think on that top computer, that was a program. I'm trying to make sense of this, but the program that we had ran before in the first ending, that was a program by the other guy. He said he, using my theory and Chesnekov's updates, he ran a program and it was risky, right? But Cheskenko, sorry, he went ahead and ran a new program. He made his own program, but he didn't get it to the computer. All right, let's try this. Okay, now here we go. All right, run Cherenko's program T. No. Oh, yes. Coefficient calculations, self correction, retry, collapsing dimension. What happened? Give me a good ending. Come on. I did all that work. I'm back on the elevator.
Doc,
Oh,
do you
no.
copy? Finally, the signal's through. Listen, the mission is about to begin, so I have to read you the protocol line by line, according to the manual. Right? Protocol 324. By order of the Institutes... Wait, hold on.
Take me back up, please.
For fuck's sake. Doc, change of plans. The mission is cancelled. Turns out Yakovenko completely fucked up the math. There is no dimension down there. Just a bunch of empty space and solid rock. We're pulling the elevator back up. Let's go home.
Thank God, dude. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good ending. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I wish it was more like me coming out and like, oh, seeing an open world. That would have been pretty cool. Wow. What a fun game. I like the donut. Try it out. It's an interesting game. The additional dimension. I don't have much to say. It was fun, but a whole lot of walking. But I'm satisfied. Again, try it out if you guys enjoyed the game. This is the additional dimension. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see ya.